How is everybody doing? We're going to take a look at the cartridge and stylus box. These are the stylus and cartridge that I use for my turntables. This is a pair of Artefon OM carts. These are the DJ type. They have spherical stylus. Oh. Yeah, the whole lot comes out. That annoys me. It gets caught in the actual caught in the plastic protector. But there you go. That's the DJ. There's a scratch version as well of these. Lots of different types. It's a nice cartridge design. As you can tell, it has the tip of the Concorde. There's Technics head shells, and these are fine for. I used to DJ with vinyl years ago. And here you have a Concorde. These are high quality. It's obviously got the wrong tip here. It's a DJ spherical. These are Concorde scratch, and they had a little black scratch written on them. Nice carts, very, very nice design. The tip of the OMs is just almost identical. OM with the 5 elliptical. As you go up the ladder, you get 5, 10, 15, 20. That's how it works out. I think it's the grade of diamond, and they get very expensive. Don't be shocked if you see a 20 going for 300 or 400 euros. Yeah, these are just nice, well made. They're good, nice balance. They'd be probably the equivalent to the 2M red, which is really a version of this. There's all different types. Pro, they come in all different colours. Nice cart. These are for the VMS Mark II, I think it is. And they come in all different sizes. That's a 5. That's the cartridge that's on the Riga planer. There's a white one here, just says VMSL. A couple of red. Reds are 15. So the gradient is just of the diamond is just a little bit. I think 5s usually have a diamond tip on the on mated to something else, and then I think as you go up the ladder you get a nude diamond. And these are the finest, and this is a 20. VMS 20E. E stands for elliptical. Elliptical diamond just offers a little bit better detail and stuff like that. These are incredibly fragile. Be very careful with them. They're kind of for special occasions, but when you actually do play an LP with them, the detail is incredible. This is part of the Artefon 500 series. It's just inside the Technics setup rig. This one is the 510. Well, it's the 510 cartridge, but it's actually damaged. It's gone. I need to replace this. I'm gonna actually buy one, probably on eBay. Just fell to pieces, and this was on the Riga when I bought it. So I might have it rigged here for the Technics turntable. So I'd like to. I'd say for the sake of 50 or 60 euros, I'll just buy the cart and use it again. I remember it sounds quite good. Back in the 90s, I think around 2001 it broke, and then I replaced it with the OM. But this is a fine cart, and they're all moving magnet. Stanton 505s. These are very old. Well, I remember buying them about 20 years ago, but the 505 itself harks back to the 60s as far as I know. They're pretty robust. They wouldn't have the high fidelity of some of the better stuff, but for DJing again, you know, they're pretty tough. The cantilever is very big piece of hollow aluminium, and yeah, they do the job. You know, they're world renowned, and ideal for scratching and stuff like that as well. And I've got a couple of spare for those. I don't use them that much, you know, like, you know, they don't have the detail, but they got nice bass. The treble is a little bit diffuse on them. Mid-range isn't too bad, but you know, they are what they are. They're a pretty old design, but yeah, they're bulletproof really. You know, never had any problems with them. It's a Shure white label. These are fine. Pretty good cart. Shure make good stuff. You know, the microphones are legendary. This one is very interesting because it's, you know, a complete head shell mount. The whole lot comes as a package. A little bit like Concorde, but this is a bit more technical. You can adjust the angle. How would I put it? The tip of the angle. You know, you can pull it in and out. It's a pretty mean looking thing. It actually comes in its own box, which I'm going to show you. I have a pair, but the stylus for one is damaged, and unfortunately the stylus for these are very, very expensive. I'm going to have to try and track one down at some stage now, because there's no point in having them if I haven't got a spare. But yeah, they're nice. There's good sound off these, very good detail. They're great on the Technics. You know, they can only be put on a turntable that has that quick release system. That's the box from the Shure. These are pretty sought after now. They're not cheap. Just the book. It comes in this beautiful metal box. And inside you get, there's your cap protecting it. You get an adjusting screwdriver for the screw on the top, which I've never gone at really. And then you have a little brush. So this is cool, nice detail, and yeah, Shure, you know, great quality. A few other things here in the box. Just this little magnifying glass for looking at the actual stylus tips. It's from an old pair of binoculars. Some fastening screws and stuff here. Some tools. A little flathead that I actually made years ago. Some weights as well down here for the back of the Technics turntable. The actual, you can put extra weights on the back of the tone arm. You can weigh them up. The reason that they put so much weight on them was in nightclubs there'd be a lot of vibration and stuff like that, but you know, it's a bit severe and you could end up wearing out your records. There's another magnifying glass here. This is a Nikon, and yeah, it's really cool just for looking at stuff up close. And there's another bag of screws here. Yeah, so that's it really. There's not much more here to look at. So that's it really. That's my stuff. I'm kind of tempted to get some more carts, but I'm stuck in the €100 to €200 range. So I'm kind of investigating at the moment, and yeah, I'd like to get something else. Like, there's two types of carts. moving magnet, which is very common, and they're probably some of the cheaper ones. And then you got moving coil, which is a little bit more complicated but offers the best detail possible. The only problem with them is that they're very expensive. Probably starts around €300 or €400, and then you need this special preamp as well for them. I don't think I've ever actually heard of one. Never even seen one, but they do exist and they're out there. So anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe and take care.